This episode is brought to you by Google Health. Stop chasing someone else's definition of health. What matters is what's healthy for you. Google Health offers a new kind of coach built with Gemini for effortless tracking, sleep insights, and holistic coaching tailored to you. Visit googlestore.com to learn more and start a new relationship with your health. Requires Google account, Google Health app, internet, and Google Health premium subscription. Features subject to change. Availability and results vary. Not intended for medical purposes. Works independently of Gemini apps. Check responses for accuracy.
4th of July savings are happening now at the Home Depot with select appliances starting at $398. Plus, get free delivery on appliance purchases of $398 or more, no membership required. Upgrade your kitchen with a modern and sleek GE Profile refrigerator featuring hands-free autofill for the perfect pour every time. And make laundry day easier with 2-in-1 washer-dryer combo innovation that completes laundry in about 90 minutes. Shop top brand appliances now at the Home Depot. Offer valid June 17th to July 8th, US only. See store online for details.
Dr. Raj.
Dr. Raj. Dr. Raj Dasgupta.
The most interesting pulmonologist in the world.
Welcome to the Dr. Raj Podcast, a show all about empowering knowledge, addressing difficult topics, raising awareness, and being positive. Dr. Raj is a quadruple board-certified physician, associate professor of clinical medicine, and the associate program director of Internal Medicine Residency. He was a co-host on the TNT series Chasing the Cure with Ann Curry, as well as a regular on the TV show The Doctors. And now, here's our show.
Hi, and welcome to the Dr. Raj Podcast. And what is this a podcast of? A podcast of happiness and wellness, amazing stories, great people. And today, my theme is menopause. No, don't change it. You heard it. Dr. Raj is going to be talking about menopause. It's a significant transition in a woman's life, often accompanied by various physical and emotional challenges. However, it is also an opportunity to embrace wellness and thrive. So, how can a woman over 45 navigate this phase with grace and vitality? Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing Cher Olivos. Cher is the owner of Be Balanced LA and a passionate advocate for women's hormone health and holistic wellness. With nearly 2 decades of experience in the medical industry, Cher's personal health journey led her to discover the life-changing impact of natural hormone balancing. Today, she helps women over 45 overcome fatigue, brain fog, mood swings, and weight gain through personalized, non-medical solutions that restore balance and vitality. And with that being said, Cher, how are you doing?
I'm great. Hi. So excited to be here.
Oh, totally. I told you, I'm in the zone right now, man. I'm all about talking about hormones. I'm ready for taking my endocrinology boards. Just joking. Well, hey, I really wanted to start off talking about you. And, I read about you. You are so wonderful on the media things you've interviewed with. I'm just talking to you right now. I think you're ready for a talk show or something, So can you talk about, your past? I want to know about this whole your postpartum health struggle. I know it's really important and passionate about how it influenced where you are now. So take us back there and kind of connect the dots to say how that led you to discover the role of hormones and what you do now.
Yeah. So I have a very unique path. Definitely not a straight shooter. Started off in nursing school, and I'm Filipino, so my mom pushed me to be a nurse, and then I ended up I know, I'm going to throw out the stereotype, whatever. I was 9 months away from taking my NCLEX, getting my RN, and at 20 years old, I rebelled. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. Instead, I went down the medical billing coding route. I made more money, and I didn't have to do bedside. Plus, I got to move out sooner. Yeah, so I went down that path and then ended up in compliance, operations, risk management, working with CEOs, boards, VPs, a lot of infrastructure help with operations, everywhere from eating disorder treatment centers, hospitals. I worked for City of Hope, so we probably crossed paths at some point. So yeah, I lived in Arcadia for a bit. So grew up in Glendale, Pasadena. I'm mentioning this because Huntington Hospital is right there. Are you based in Pasadena?
Yeah, I'm like right here in my office in Pasadena. I'm not angling the camera because it looks all crappy in my office right now.
Yeah.
But I'm loving the background. And you know what? I mean, just go back to your answer, but you know that Dr. Raj is half Filipino, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let me just throw
I
it
didn't
out there,
stalk you that
dude.
much.
So, I mean, my mom is like 4'11". She loves Catholic Church, has a Louis Vuitton purse. So I think I love your stereotypical jokes already. I'm loving it,
Oh my gosh. Yep. So the loudness. Yeah. All right. Cool.
And
So
let me take out my Vicks vapor rub here just in case you have a cold.
yeah. Oh my gosh. That's such a trip. Oh, my grandmother and her Vicks. I think straight about that.
Okay, keep on going about you. About you.
Yeah, so I even worked in Pasadena, worked at Kaiser for a couple of years. So
Okay.
a lot on the back end, financial back end stuff. And then when I got pregnant, had my baby, I trained like hundreds of physicians when it came to coding, billing, financial stuff. So I have a Rolodex of resources. So when I had my baby, postpartum issues, I thought I would snap back. I'm going to feel better. I have all the resources. And despite everything, I mean, massages, lymphatic drainage, chiropractor, acupuncture, I did everything and I couldn't bounce back. So when I discovered Be Balanced, a national franchise, I'm like, all right, this sounds too good to be true. I had my husband like do a metabolic reset, like you try it out. I'm breastfeeding. And oh my gosh, he was a productive husband. He did so much. The brain fog went away. He looked better. Everything was running on all cylinders. And this is what the men are telling me. And then when I did it, same thing. My plantar fasciitis healed. I mean, joint issues, I dropped 18 pounds in a month, but I slept better. The sleep is great. Any gut issues, skin issues. So I was on Dupixent. I was on the shot for a little bit for my eczema. Couldn't get rid of it. And it was just a wow, like head to toe.
Wow. I mean, now you kind of set me up for what is it and everything. So I don't even know where to go. Let me go a little off topic now. So carry this on. So what is Be Balanced? Let's just go straight to the meat. You know what I mean? It's right behind you, all these things that you did. So what exactly did you do? Did you join their company or their treatment plan? Explain to me. How did you do all these things?
Yeah, so I stalked a couple of the franchise owners. I'm like, what's your experience? One was a guy who was a bodybuilder. He's like, oh my gosh, this program is worth thousands for what it's done for me as a bodybuilder. Yeah, I just kept hearing story after story, like women, my wife is becoming like herself again. I feel like myself again. I dropped 40 pounds. I just feel better. And I didn't really get it until I saw it in my husband, until I saw it in myself, until I got pregnant after a month. It goes to the core of it. So what we provide are a line of supplements.
Tell me the secret sauce. What is the secret sauce? So now you got me so involved. I'm going off topic. So you're having all these issues. Your husband was going through some stuff. So what exactly did they tell you to do? How is it? What is the format? What can you tell me?
So we have a few programs. It's very like straightforward. And we have our metabolic reset program. That's the one-stop shop to improve your gut, boost your thyroid. It balances your estrogen, progesterone. It balances your insulin. So there's so much happening there through lifestyle. We're reducing your stress, coaching you on the right foods. You get like a menu of what kind of food to eat. And then we have our supplements to support you. We're helping you balance key hormones by boosting your progesterone with our homeopathic blend. So yeah, it's a mix of supplements, food, lifestyle, and mindset. Okay.
Does it come in certain time frames where you're like, hey, let's check in every so often, or this is going to be a lifelong commitment? I mean, how is it approached timeline-wise?
It's a 5-phase program where first month, you're going to drop the weight. That's our goal. Let's clean you out. Let's do a liver detox. Let's reset you. Then it's followed by other phases to where we're bringing back foods back into your diet. So it's kind of like an elimination diet because we want to find out what causes inflammation, what causes your physiological stress and your gut stress. And it's like practice mode. So people are learning how to swim in the kiddie pool in a way. So we're still coaching you 10 weeks after you've dropped the weight. That is huge. That's the most valuable piece because now clients are like, I'm scared of ice cream. I'm scared of this. And with my eating disorder career background, I'm very mindful of like, no, don't be afraid of food. You're going to be okay. You're not going to gain the weight back. And when it comes to weight, it takes 2 years for your body to settle at its home weight. That's why rebound weight is so prevalent, especially with certain treatments that will go unnamed. With us, we have a high success rate of rebounding. So some clients will gain the weight back, but a lot will keep the weight off in those 10 weeks. And that's so empowering because now they're able to go to Chick-fil-A and go to a Mexican restaurant and identify what's causing issues with their body and have the tools on how to combat it. How do I reset? How do I feel good again? If I get bloated, if I get certain pains, if I drink, what do I do? Here's what you do. After a night of partying, here's what you do. Here's how you reset. And then hopefully the idea is that they carry that on, and a lot do. Plus, we educate them on the importance of reducing their cortisol levels and really reducing their stress the easy way. I'm all about easy. I'm all about easy, straight shot, affordable, let's get it done. So some will come back like a year later and, hey, I lost 40 before, but I gained 10 back. I went on vacation. Let's do this again, which is great. Like I do this metabolic reset once a year. Like, not going to lie, I got 2 kids. I eat their leftovers sometimes. So yeah, but the education piece is there. So,
I love it. So this is perfect. Now I'm going to be back on track with my questions. So why do so many women struggle with weight gain and low energy, and so they have mood swings from time to time, even though they're eating well and they say they're exercising consistently? Why does that happen to so many women? And I got to tell you, and dudes also, but answer for women.
You're not 20 anymore. You could get away with that when you're young. I mean, I've done the celery diets. I could like drop 5 pounds in a day when I was 25. Your body changes as early as like 30. So with men with the high stress, once that cortisol level's up, your adrenal glands can only make so much cortisol. If we're in fight or flight, that sympathetic mode too much, it starts having an inverse relationship with our testosterone. So think about like life. We start getting married at 30, having kids. We got to juggle it with like work, family, all these changes. What a coincidence that testosterone in men starts dipping at age 30. Similar with women. High stress, our bodies are producing babies. We're not recovering. We're not really resting and letting our bodies heal. We're going straight into mommy mode, waking up every 3 to 4 hours with this high pressure to like produce milk. And we wonder like why we can't. High stress, high cortisol. So with women, we have a decent amount of progesterone in our 20s. We're living it up. We're fine. We're happy. We get married and then we get pregnant. Our progesterone is through the roof. We're sleeping well. We get that pregnancy glow. But once you have that baby and you're juggling life, boom, progesterone just dips and cortisol is up. You're not sleeping, even if you're in a happy marriage. With your background, you know how important sleep is, the high cortisol. And imagine maximizing your adrenal glands. It's overworking. So when we're making too much cortisol, progesterone starts depleting.
Yeah.
That's where we look at progesterone, but estrogen is staying up here. So that progesterone estrogen imbalance is what's causing the weight gain that we see more like in later years. But it starts around age 30, 35, kids, marriage, babies. And estrogen is in charge of fat storage. We need it. But if it's imbalanced with progesterone, the fat burner, the one that helps us sleep, the one that helps us relax, the one that is a diuretic, helps us release fluid, guess what? We're going to hold on to that fat. And it just gets worse as we age and get into menopause.
Man, so I think this leads into just a lot of confusion. And this confusion is around eating for hormone balance, you know?
Quick question for the parents. When was your child's last eye exam? Myopia, or nearsightedness, is becoming more common in kids, and it's not just about needing stronger glasses. As you know, if myopia continues to progress untreated, it may increase the risk of more serious vision complications later in life. The good news? An eye doctor can help identify myopia early and recommend options designed to help manage it over time. One of those options is Essilor Stellest lenses. Stellest lenses are designed specifically for children and are part of an approach to myopia management that corrects their vision while supporting eye health as their eyes continue to grow. They look like regular eyeglasses, but they're purpose-built for young wearers. Every child's vision is different, which is why starting with a professional eye exam matters. If you have concerns or even just questions, your eye doctor can guide you through what solution is best for your child. Clear vision today can help support your child's future, and it all starts with an eye exam. Visit Essilor.com to learn more about Stellest lenses and to find an Essilor expert eye care professional near you. That's ESSILOR.com.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
What are going to be some of the biggest myths out there? And what is actually effective if someone's trying to achieve kind of this hormone balance that you're talking about?
Fat. Some healthy fats. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing so many women miss that healthy fat, the nuts, the oils, even like MCT oil. Don't be afraid of it. Your body needs it. One, it helps regulate your blood sugar. It helps balance out the starches and like other foods into your diet.
Mm-hmm.
You really need the healthy fats.
Okay.
And I think when we think fat, like, oh, let me take that out and I'm going to drop some weight. But our body is like craving it and needing it. Protein, I think that's something that a lot of women are learning more and more now, that we need that protein. I love my non-starchy veggies, and nightshades are a good topic as well. I'm seeing more and more clients not like tomato. Their bodies are just not agreeing with it. What else? I'm just running through like my different clients. And then eating every 3 to 4 hours. I think that's something that's missing. So I get intermittent fasting. If it works for you, once in a while, it's okay. But doing that long term, I mean, that just raises your cortisol levels. It messes with your blood sugar. Like, it's like kids, right? Kids don't eat for like 5 hours. Look how they act. So if I see someone irritable and not sleeping well and they're fasting, like, let's regulate that blood sugar just by eating every 3 to 4 hours. I don't care if it's a protein bar or whatever. Yeah.
That makes sense. Now I'm going to go a little self-serving because I'm really love to talk about, being perimenopausal, menopause, and hot flashes. 2 questions. What's driving this from a hormonal standpoint? And what is your recommendations for your clients who are having the hot flashes, the night sweats, kind of those vasomotor symptoms of being menopause? Let's dive into that one.
Ooh, easy starts. Like I mentioned, eat every 3 to 4 hours. Blood sugar is the reason for 80% of those hot flashes, night sweats. If you regulate your blood sugar, you're already going to combat those 2 symptoms right there.
Nice. And I mean, and for most of the women, they start doing the diet. Is there anything beyond that you recommend, or is that going to be just a really solid starting point?
That's a solid starting point. Mix that with the healthy fats.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you have something that messes with your blood sugar, whether it be starches, ice cream, sugar, stress, have some healthy fats, because it's going to help combat that blood sugar mess. You're going to have ice cream. So if you're going to go out drinking, have like some MCT oil or have some like nuts with it. So take advantage of those bar nuts. Yeah, so the healthy fats are a good go-to for helping balance blood sugar. Stress, know that your cortisol is highest after between 3 to 8 p.m. Okay, that's when the cravings kick in. Cravings are another sign, especially sugar cravings, that your blood sugar is off. So listen to your body. And like I said, I love shortcuts. We have our one blood sugar control here. It's our best seller. When clients are feeling those cravings or they're starting to gain weight, I'm like, control your blood sugar, control your blood sugar.
So I think this all kind of leads into just walking us through that Be Balanced approach. I know I got really excited and you were telling us a little bit about it, but I mean, walk us through the approach and why it works for so many women without relying on medications or that restrictive dieting.
Because so many are too high in cortisol. So many have candida yeast overgrowth, and a lot are showing signs of progesterone estrogen imbalance, and they need that progesterone.
So when you see a client, and of course you have so many of them, how do you navigate through that be balanced approach? How do you figure out what category they go in, and how do you help them feel better about themselves and addressing their concerns? Walk me through it.
We take inventory of their symptoms. We're really diving deep. How much do you have diarrhea, constipation, IBS? How much of it? When does it happen? What kind of cravings do you have? Are you losing your hair, thinning skin? What do your periods look like? When was your last menstrual period? How many kids have you had? So taking a big picture of all that, even to where, was there a family death recently where you gained weight, or did you move? Like, sometimes big life events really impact a client's well-being. My mother-in-law moved into my house, and we can see a timeline of like, all right, this is the year you gain weight. Oh, your mother-in-law moved in. You had to be a caretaker. Interesting. I love painting that picture. Sometimes they even go back into their 20s. You were on birth control for 20, 30 years. You've been bloated for 20 years and just tolerating it. And now we're here. All of that adds up. So based on the symptoms, we can then see where the key issues are. Is it more your insulin? Are you having a thyroid issue? Could your gut need more attention? And then we kind of tally it up and look at the big picture and then provide options. What do you care about? What have you been struggling with for a decade or a couple of years? Where do you want to go? How do you want to feel?
Nice. And I mean, I think I'm just going to keep on hitting this. Well, and then after you do that, are there recommendations depending on what it is? And let's talk about for the perimenopausal, menopausal women, what are things that you can do to help out with that hormonal imbalance, focusing on estrogen and progesterone? What are things that you offer to address these issues?
So we have our version of HRTs, or hormone replacement therapy. We have our version of bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And I love it. Again, I came from the medical world. I get like getting my pharmaceuticals, but ours are derived from high quality natural ingredients. And they've been proven successful since 2008. They're sourced somewhat locally in Arizona, and they provide hormone precursors that support your adrenal glands. So we're supporting your cortisol levels because that is the main driver of imbalances. The other one supports your progesterone levels. Again, it's usually low. Let's boost that. And then we see how other hormones, thyroid, estrogen, testosterone, level up on their own. So we don't mess with those directly. And then we have one for men as well.
Nice. And focusing on women, what routes are you applying these? Are they going to be topical? Are they gels? Are they oral pills? What are the common ways that women are taking their hormone replacement therapy?
Topical. It's the creams.
Nice.
So yeah, we apply it on low-fat areas. I put them behind my knee. Some put them on the bottom of their feet, once, twice a day, depending on where you're at. Some have to do twice a day. And we feel it out. So once we find that is really the multivitamin for your hormones. Nice. So even before going to magnesium, a sleep aid, all of that, start here, because this is what will support your blood sugar, your energy. I mean, your mood so much, even your periods. Regulating periods is something my younger clients love, predicting when it'll come.
Have you got good response for women with night sweats and hot flashes in particular?
Yeah.
Nice. And
your blood sugar and the creams.
Are you checking any hormone levels prior to doing all this? Or are you basing it mainly on symptoms? And do you recommend doing follow-up levels after initiating therapy?
It depends on the kind of woman. Because some lab tests can be inaccurate when it comes to hormones, especially around cycles. And the way we look at the big picture, it gives us a better story. So we have like a numerical system. We add up the symptoms and then we compare it to 4 weeks later, 6 weeks later, and then we see a drastic difference. Gut issues improve. Your blood sugar improves, so much improves. And then that is what gives us the biggest amount of evidence. But I love encouraging clients to go back to their PCP and get their labs drawn again. And many I've seen where A client with breast cancer history had her thyroid balance out. A1C is a common one that improves cholesterol, high blood pressure. A lot of that just flows into a normal range.
Sure. And so when speaking about your clientele, is the biggest chunk of the pie going to be the 45-year-old and older woman who's having those perimenopausal symptoms? And what other type of clients do you have besides focusing on those?
Yeah, we do have a good chunk that are 45 to 65. All right.
Okay.
The weight is coming up. It's coming up quickly. I don't know what's happening. So I have a lot of those. But I love seeing, I guess, folks around my age as well, the elder millennials, because some have a high standard. They're killing it at work. They have the kids. They're balancing a lot. I mean, there's so much happening that they need that boost in energy. A lot of them just want to feel like that powerhouse again. So that is what I'm seeing with the younger clients. Now it's like, instead of waiting to suffer more, like, let's nip this in the bud because I got to show up.
What about men? Are you getting more men?
I get the husbands.
The husbands?
Yeah.
Are they getting like low energy, libido, body image? Like, what do they come in and complaining about?
They have some extra fatty tissue here. Of course, more weight in the midsection. Yeah, less energy. A lot of them want more energy for their kids.
Yep.
Or some want to like level up for their wives. Like, oh, my wife looks hot now. And what motivates the men are abnormal lab tests.
Okay.
Like, oh, my doctor wants to put me on this medication. I don't want to get on this medication.
Oh, what about, do they all blame it on testosterone? Are they like kind of on the younger side and they're like, it's got to be the low T, it's got to be the testosterone? And do you address testosterone issues? And if so, what do you recommend if you feel that testosterone needs to be replaced? What do you recommend?
Oh, we have a similar kind of program as the woman, and it works on lowering the cortisol and boosting the testosterone, and also eliminating and lowering xenoestrogens that are found in plastics. I mean, they're all around us. So that helps reduce the fat up here for men, because having more fatty tissue in the chest area is a sign of estrogen being a little too high. So you want to detox that. Similar programs, gut focused, liver detox, and boosting their testosterone. And also, it's also done in a holistic way with our homeopathic blends, and then sealed in with our hormone balancing creams behind me. And I don't have too many men coming in saying like, oh, it's my testosterone. I think a lot of men are just like, oh, I can drop a lot of weight and work out, but it comes back. So that's their big concern. I can lose weight, but it'll come back. How do I keep it off?
Well, I got to throw, since we both share our Filipino culture, what about the Filipino clientele? How are they about not eating the lumpia and the pancit and the lechon? Are you making a difference? Are they fighting you on that dietary changes?
Yeah, this one woman, a lot of resistance. Like, I can't do it. I like, just give me procedures. Let me do lymphatic drainage. Let me do other stuff. But yeah, she's like, I need to eat rice every day. And a lot of that. Yeah, culture comes in to play quite a bit. Not just with Filipinos, but other cultures as well, especially around the holidays. So this time, I mean, I've had clients talk about bar mitzvahs and we have to do this, and we just work around it. You know, we're not shooting for perfection. We're shooting for progress and a lifetime value of good habits.
I love it. Well, I only got 2 more questions for you because that took a lot of your time already. But, tell me a story. Tell me about one of your clients, patients that had a powerful transformation story that kind of stuck out with you and you want to share with us.
Oh, this one client, she's actually a college professor in nutrition herself.
Okay.
So yeah, she didn't need to measure foods. I know, a lot of that. But she lost her husband and she was her husband's caregiver. So imagine, changing diapers for this person you were once intimate with. I mean, a lot of that happened, and then he passed. So there was a lot of healing, emotional healing, and she was just ready for like a new chapter while honoring him and processing a lot of that experience. Daughter was graduating from college. I mean, so many pivotal times while she missed her loved one. And this just flipped that switch. She's like, I know what I know. And how come I'm not losing weight? I teach this stuff. And so there's so much tied in with her identity and her soul in this, food-based program that after a couple rounds, I just saw her like evolve. I mean, it's cheesy, but our logo has a butterfly and she was such, I know. So she really bloomed. I mean, some clients come in like kind of closed off, low energy, not believing, feeling skeptic and maybe a little hopeless. And by the end of it, she was just blooming. And actually at the end of it, it was hard to help her lose weight because she started dating. Like, well, I went on this date and like, I ate this. And so she's killing it, traveling, getting out there. I mean, like YOLO, true YOLO. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So for my listeners, listening today, if someone says, she's feeling tired of everything and just feels off, I mean, what is the take-home message to anyone here that maybe having symptoms that may or may not be hormone-related, perimenopausal, just feeling off and fatigued? What is your take-home message to them?
Almost everything is hormone related. If you're living in a westernized world and you have some stress, this is marketed as weight loss, but truly this is that metabolic reset to help you feel like yourself again. So I invite you for a free consultation. Let's just have a conversation and let's have some things just click. That way you can see what is possible within just a couple weeks.
So, Cher, if they want to have that free consultation, follow you on social media, find out where Be Balanced is. I'll put all this in the show notes, but I want to give you a chance just to say it on the air. How do they find you?
You can go to Be Balanced with Cher on Instagram or search Be Balanced LA. Our full name is Be Balanced Natural Hormone Weight Loss. We're here in Woodland Hills, but we take everyone virtually. So I have clients out of state. Yeah, Be Balanced with Cher. And I'm going to share more of my journey. I'm going to demonstrate how I'm easily going to lose more weight. So you can follow me, Be Balanced with Cher, open, stressed out mom of two. So not going to be a polished woman, but yeah, like I am the Be Balanced like product. It got me pregnant. It knocked me up. So if you're under 45, be careful. Yeah, I'll get text messages like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant.
So you're going to have your personal journey about losing more weight right now?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start sharing. Yeah.
I mean, this is only audio. No one's going to see video, but I'm going to tell you, Cher, you look beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
How much more weight are you going to lose?
I got curves. In the past 3 years, my weight has fluctuated 50 pounds between two kids, actually 60 pounds between two kids.
How old are your two kids?
3 and 1.
Wow, you are in the trenches. Thank you for doing this today.
I'm realizing more and more that I got to push my unpolished self out there, like see the real deal, see what's possible. And each time I've like dropped the weight, it's been 18 pounds, but feeling like myself again for my kids showing up, that's truly like what this is about. So for women, men who want to show up better for their kids, grandkids, for their husbands, wives, boost that libido, like get that, show up better at work. Like, oh my God, the brain fog is gone. I can do more. Like, this is it. Sorry, not sorry. And it's super affordable. We're cheaper or the same price as weight loss shots, but no shots, no nausea. You're just going to feel better within 10 days. Easy.
I love it. Hey, with that, everyone, Cher, you're the real deal. You're awesome to talk to. And I love that we share our culture together. I hope everyone loved this episode of the Dr. Raj podcast. If you want to be balanced, go check out Cher. You're totally going to dig her. And a couple more weeks. Check it out. My next episode. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Dr. Raj podcast. If you enjoy the show, then please make sure to follow us on your favorite podcast app and leave a rating while you're there. This show is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. This has been a production of MedPrep to Go, and you can learn more at medprep2go.com. Hey everyone, Chris here from MedPrep to Go, and I want to take a quick break to announce that our first course is now live. Comprehensive Endocrinology is a video series with Dr. Raj Dasgupta that features 9 hours of content in 8 modules. This course is useful for learning endocrinology for internal medicine, family medicine, USMLE Step 3, and COMLEX Level 3. And this content is exclusive to the video series and won't be available on any of our podcasts. Keeping with our philosophy of making medical education affordable and accessible, this course is available for just $10 a month or $20 for a year. So check it out now and start learning at medprep2go.com. And stay tuned for more courses coming later this year.